Hello fellow hunters, this is Jared Lantern and I'm here with another prop review video. Today I will be reviewing the Winter Dragon from Seasonal Visions. This is an amazing prop. I don't want to give away my rating just yet, but this is just an incredible prop that I took a pretty big chance of buying, in many ways taking a chance. One is, I kind of bought this by only seeing videos, or the video and pictures of it online. And then another chance was the store in which I bought it from, which was Trendy Halloween. Now I know what you guys are saying, that I have said many times in the past that I would never buy large animatronics ever again from Trendy Halloween, but hear me out on this one. This was a brand new prop. I did not, and if you haven't heard my rant on Trendy Halloween before, every time that I bought large animatronics from Trendy Halloween, it always, it never fails that the props are obviously either defective or used. But I figured, you know what, this is a brand new prop this year. What's the likelihood that it would already have been used, or they would sell a defect at the price that they were selling it for? Now, as we all know, this is a very expensive prop, so let's just get that out of the way. You can go to Trendy Halloween's website and see how much it is. Actually, the price they have now is actually $20 higher than what I paid for it, so I got kind of a discount. They also offer free shipping on this guy, and that actually helps out because, I'll show you the box. So this is the box that my last prop review came in, the Animated Witch, and that's the box that this comes in. So it's a pretty large box, and I'm sure that the shipping is not actually free as they advertise it. I'm sure they include it in the price, but if you were to see how much it would cost to ship, I'm sure that it would just blow people's minds and they would not even buy it because of that. I actually did some calculations on the size of the box itself, put the dimensions and the weight. It would have been about $80 to ship. So if $80 is included in the price, I don't have a problem with that. So he is 7 feet tall. His animation includes a moving head from side to side, or neck I should say, and then his wings actually flap back and forth as well. Lighting includes light up eyes and then a lit up mouth, both in blue. So let's go ahead and take a look at the finer details of this prop. So once again, as you guys know, I am doing a black and white theme for my haunt this year. Now I know this is not necessarily black and white. It actually comes off more of like a I want to say like a pinkish gray almost, but a lot of it still is black, and under the light that I plan to use this with, I think it'll just blend in well with the surroundings. The wings are definitely black and white, or at least grayscale type of a color effect. The head is just enormous and well detailed, and yeah, there's not too much else I can say about this prop, especially with the head. I mean, look at the detail, especially with the mouth and those nasty teeth and the nasty gums. I guess dragons have gums. And this is all hard plastic. Oh, I'm sorry, this is not hard plastic, that's latex, but the rest of the body is hard plastic. But just take a look at this. When it does rotate, it rotates right here at the base of the neck. And while this is all hard plastic right here, this is kind of like a pliable piece of either latex or rubber, and that allows for smoother looking type of animation. And this is all textured. This is not just flat. This all, as you can see, very well textured. Legs and feet. Comes on a very, very large base, obviously. Animation is actually pretty swift moving for such a large prop. This is by far the largest prop that I own in terms of size. Unless I invest in a prop made by prop builders who supply stuff to professional haunts, I doubt I'll ever get a prop bigger than this. So while he is 7 feet tall, I would imagine he has to be at least 10 feet wide with complete wingspan. Just really love the details on the wings, especially like the holes right here. Really gives it a great added effect. They give you tons of creepy cloth to kind of dress them up. I'll get into that. That's kind of a complaint that I have later. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and turn him on and let's see his animation. Actually, before we do that, I just want to show you this. Finally, Seasonal Visions has done the right thing, and they now have the controls on the back of the prop. So I'm at the back of the prop right now, and so the volume control and the on-off switch and the AC adapter plug, the outlet, is all on the back side of the prop now. So thank you so much, Seasonal Visions, for finally doing that. It's so much easier than having to reach around to the opposite side to turn them on and stuff like that. So there is the animation. I don't know if you heard, there was a clicking noise. There is a metal bar on the back side that while I was recording this, I saw that it needs to be loosened up a little bit. So I'll be able to take care of that. It's not the first time I've ran into a problem like that. So really awesome animation. You know, obviously, if you're talking about the head, there is the obvious component that the mouth does not move. I honestly do not have a problem with that. It's fine the way it is. As you can see, there is a fog machine hose hookup, so he can breathe smoke. I will definitely be utilizing that option for display time. If you noticed in the animation sequence, when the mouth lit up blue, that's basically when the fog or the smoke is blown through the mouth. It's just an incredible prop. I don't know what else to say about it. I just really love it. When I saw the video when it was first released earlier this year, I knew I wanted to get it. And I knew it was going to be pricey, and I knew I was taking a chance with Trendy Halloween, but they did pull through. The only scary thing for me is the fact that they recently raised the price after I bought it, thankfully. They raised the price, and then for whatever reason, they have mentioned it as a final sale item. So I don't know what that means. Luckily, I don't have any problems with mine, major problems anyway, but if anybody does have a problem, I guess they can't return it. I don't know. I don't know what their policy is on that by saying final sale item, especially on such a expensive prop. But anyway, just a couple complaints that I have. One is for the amount that you pay, I wish the body was more filled out a little bit. You basically have the legs, the feet, the main body, the neck, and the head, and the wings, of course. But there's so much like negative space that is not utilized, and that's basically why they give you all this creepy cloth or this gauze, is to kind of fill that in. And I do understand the fact that to get the wing animation movement, there can't be anything here, and I totally get that. I totally understand that. If this body were to move backwards, not backwards, I mean if the body were to take up space toward the back, you wouldn't be able to have the same wing movement, and so I totally get that. But it is really hard to kind of place in a way to cover up the sides of the prop. Like for instance right here, like my goal is to mask the fog machine hose. And so of course there's pictures that do show you how to do it. I just kind of like followed what it looked like in the pictures. They kind of just draped it over the wings on the very top there, and then the same thing for like the waist area. And you have all this gauze that kind of gathers at the bottom. And if you saw the stock photo of this prop, you'd probably have seen that they kind of have like stretched out in like kind of like a stringy arrangement. I don't really like that. I'm gonna see what else I can do with it, but really have no other complaints about this prop. Very happy with it. I'm glad I succeeded in getting a 100% working prop from Trendy Halloween. So on my scale from thumbs down all the way up to Haunter's Essential, I'm gonna say it, I think this is a Haunter's Essential. Dragon may not be a creature that everybody wants in their haunt, I never thought I'd want a dragon in my haunt until I saw this guy. But being that my theme this year is kind of like a no theme at all, and it's just kind of black and white theme, and really kind of anything goes this year. I have a very free form theme, or lack thereof, this year. I was like, you know what, why not? It's a cool thing. You know, our guests love to see cool things, and this is definitely a cool thing. So very happy with this prop. So once again, for me, my opinion, Haunter's essential. There's probably so many things I did not cover in this review, just because I'm still so ecstatic about having this prop. But I just want to show you some close-ups of the face again, and the head. So there it is, you guys, the Winter Dragon from Seasonal Visions. Definitely will be my favorite prop that I buy this year, I think. And if this was the only prop that I bought this year, I'd be very happy with it. But I'm sure that's not the case. That's already not the case. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, keep it creepy.